Okay, so let's say I have my project from last week, but I want to jazz it up a little. So I can add a second character. If you remember how to add an image, you would go to this little box, the image box, click on it. Go over here to search. And then I like to put in clip art, but you do not have to. I just think it gives better images. It is important to put the PNG because that's what makes it transparent. Doesn't look that great when you have a white background on it. So I'm gonna do another fish here. Do this matching one to my other one. So find the one you want, click on it, select. And I've got my second fish. So let's say I want my fish to swim on out here. So just put them in there, and then remember I right click, duplicate, move them a little bit. Right click, duplicate, move them a little bit. If you ever mess up and you're like, oh, I need to undo that, remember there is an undo button, so that's usually the best bet. So I would go up here to my undo arrow if I ever need to undo something. If I mess up a slide and don't want it at all, the best thing I can do is just right click again and go to delete slide. So let's say I want my characters to talk. That's one thing a lot of people like to do. One of the easiest ways to do that is go up here to your shapes, where it says shape right here. I click on it. I go to the one called call outs, and then you'll see some little boxes that look like talking. So I click there, and then I just click on my page and it shows up. I can resize it if I want to. So I can have my fish talk, and then I just double click in it. He could say, hi. So mine could say hi. If I do a slide with talking, you should leave the words in there for at least 2 slides. So I'm going to duplicate this exact same slide, and I might move this fish a little, but I'm not going to delete the words. I'm going to leave the exact same words for 2 slides, because when you go through really quickly like this, I want to give my reader enough time to read it. And I can't just slow down the slides. When you play it, all the slides play at the same speed. So he's gonna say hi, and I'm gonna change it now. Hi. How are you? And then I'll do that exact same. I'm gonna duplicate the words and leave the exact same words up for 2 slides. And then I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna move this over to this fish to talk for a minute. And he'll say, I'm good. How are you? So you can have yours talking, and then you'll see, let me duplicate this. Okay. So when I go through my slides, my story, my fish is swimming over. And the reason I want to do my slides more than once is you'll see it went kind of fast. So I might want to have this same slide 3 times to give people time to read it. So let me see if I like it better. Hi, how are you? Good, how are you? And I feel like that's a good amount. So when you add words, just make sure they're on a slide for more than 1, 2 or 3 slides, so that people have time to read them. Okay, if you want to jazz your slide up that way or your show, you're more than welcome to.